Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Polyester here, and today Dead by Daylight put out this tweet. Tome 3 is coming. Get ready for a new rift and new lore. Hashtag Dead by Daylight. Hashtag DBD Archives. And they put this little video teaser here, so let's check it out. So that was short and sweet, but to the point. The Archives Tome 3 is going to be titled Escalation, and it's coming soon. The most encouraging thing we can take from this is that even though the offices in Montreal are closed due to current events and the entire staff is working from home, it looks like they're on schedule, at least for the Archives. I had wondered if any of this would delay when we would see mid-chapters and the next chapter. But it looks like, at least for this, they're on track, which is encouraging. It can't be easy for them to all work remotely from home. But it looks like Archives is going to go forward. People ask me, when do I think this is going to happen? Now, when the Tome 1 closed, we had to wait 2 weeks until Tome 2 came out. So that would put this at around April the 14th, but maybe this is going to come even sooner than that. We know that we think that there's supposed to be 2 more cosmetic offerings over the next 2 Wednesdays to come, the Bunny Fung Min and the Jane and Wraith outfits. So I had thought that maybe this would get pushed back even as far as April the 21st, but I don't think they'd put the teaser this early if it was that late. So I have my eyes on right now as either April the 14th or maybe even the 7th. If they've got the teaser here now, maybe it'll be the 7th. And with Tome 2, the Fog Whisperers were able to give an advanced sneak peek of the full trailer for the Archives of Tome 2, so maybe that'll happen again for Tome 3. That'd be pretty exciting. I'd like to see that. Hopefully we can do that live when that's ready. And now, can we get any clues from this teaser who might be in the next archive? Let's talk about that. So I think that we're always going to be dealing with original characters in archives. Very low probability that any license holders would allow their licensed characters to appear in the archives. Perhaps there might be a slight chance that you could see Jed Olson as Ghostface in this, but that's like a long shot. I think it's almost always going to be completely original characters from Behavior. So now if we go back and we look at these trailers for Archives number 1 and Archives number 2, when the fonts burst into the screen here for Awakening and Reckoning, they're just very solid and the whole thing is there. But for this third tome, Archives number 3, the Escalation, it kind of burns in or almost reappears, if you will. And a sharp-eyed friend of mine said, I think that it's going to be the Wraith, because the way that the text is appearing is similar to the way that the Wraith slowly reappears when they come out of Cloak. So it could be Philip Bajomo. I can't argue with that theory. It seems like a good one. But we know that there's going to be a survivor as well. There's going to be at least 2 characters in this, right? 1 killer and 1 survivor. They may even do it like they did with Tome 2 where there's 4. So, you know, it could be anybody. Escalation, are we talking about? Escalation is really about increasing seriousness. Could it refer to speed, perhaps? Could we be talking about Meg or the Hillbilly? Those could also be choices. Or Legion, perhaps? The way that the frenzy they're running escalates. Not too sure. But for me, the Wraith connection seems the most solid of any of them. And now, if we go back to Tome 1, at the very end, if you complete it, you get this cutscene here. I'm going to show it to you. So we see the Observer snaps Tome 1 shut, goes to the bookshelf to put it up, and as he puts it on the shelf, he notices that Tome 3 is missing. What does that mean? He seems very surprised that that tome is missing. Is there any meaning behind that at all? What could that possibly mean? That's very perplexing to me. I really don't have an answer, other than if, hey, the Wraith came by to check out his own book and he's holding it in his hands and he's invisible. I have no idea. But that's very strange. All right, that's all I got for you today. I mean, I think it's good news that we probably do not have long to wait for this Archives to come out. As I said, I got my eyes on April 7th, April 14th, April 21st. I have a feeling it's going to be sooner rather than later since they put a teaser out. So we might see it as soon as April the 7th, and I'm looking forward to that. Imagine, would they do that though? Would they let you get 1.5 times blood points plus all of those challenges? Man, there's gonna be a lot of blood points flowing if that's the case. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of each other in the fog. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.